Lovelians, it's Nico. It is 11:34 p.m. I just finished sorting everything that has to be shipped out tomorrow. I got a little overwhelmed. Honestly, just with everything in bags and boxes right now, it got a little overwhelming. Not quite panicky, but that's why I'm doing this. I'm making the weekly update to take a break, give myself a breather before doing the tissue paper and teddy bear guts and boxing everything up. We have everybody sorted, ready to go. So got that. I got all of the thank you charms. I only have 4 left. I have to make more. But it's okay because I definitely have enough of the gray cloud material. Blend material, yeah. I have enough of the gray, the silver gray. So that's okay. But yeah, I needed a break from doing this. Apparently I double invoiced somebody and I'm really sorry about that. I sent you a little message and I refunded what you had paid on the double invoice, so yay. I don't know how that happened. Honestly, I don't. I must have been just really tired when doing the invoices. It also explains why another person didn't get their invoice. And I had to write them an invoice separately, but it's because I sent the invoice to one person, I sent it to the wrong person, and she made a partial payment on it, but it's okay. It's taken care of. I'm not going to let things like that. I am not going to take advantage of things like that. That's not ethical. So that was fun. Honestly, I'm sorting everybody's stuff and I'm like, this is not right. What is happening? Figured it out. Just had to check the email and the name that I wrote in the thank you note on the invoice and it did not match. So got that figured out. I have chair. If you guys didn't know, I got my chair in and I'm really happy about it. I am. It's super comfy. I think it's going to take less time than I initially thought to just transition over to working in the chair, but I have worked in an armchair. I started out on a nice couch and then my brother took his couch to his house when we were in Homosassa, and I ended up in an armchair, and I'd been working in an armchair for 7 years, and the desk chair is getting really painful on my back, on my butt. It was broken anyway, so we got this. Kevin was very kind. He surprised me with ordering it on Friday, and we picked it up Saturday, and then they canceled the order because they didn't have any in stock, so we took the floor display, and it rocks. I'm so, the cats, Orion and Lily, still have not really gotten comfortable. They're not even comfortable on the carpet rug because I got 2 rugs and put them together, and it's a different shade of black, which is funny, because it's like black gray, and the carpet is also a black gray, but they're different shades. I don't care. It's nice. I walked into craft room, my office, my corner. I don't know what to call it yet. But I walked in here today and I felt so excited. I just like, that looks so inviting. I want to work in this area, and it's getting there. Really, it's so much better. The basement I didn't enjoy. I really felt like I was being punished down there. I am not a underground dwelling creature apparently. And I was very happy here at the window, but it was just very much not really personable for me, and it's getting there. We're getting there. I'm really excited. So there's that. We have an adoption again this week. I honestly, I feel so bad having adoptions back to back, but it was what I have done for Halloween and spoopies, and I really want to be able to get them out to you before Halloween. I know my track record with making things is usually I make it the week before, and you guys still are amazing. You still adopt stuff, but I want you to have it before the spoopy season is officially commenced. So we have, I'm not going to pull all of them out. We have witchy hats. Oh, you can see it in the background. Yay, chair. So we have witchy hats. They have much more stuff on it than last year and the year before. Actually, I have last year's right here. I still haven't met up. I haven't gone down to Florida, so I haven't been able to meet up with Katie to give her her witchy hat from last year. But there's like only a $5 increase in price. It is a lot more intricate. So instead of just $20, it is $25, and I think it's fair. If I didn't think it was fair, I wouldn't do that. But this is last year's, and I really, really like last year still. But this year, I definitely see, I'm going to put that back. I definitely see a change, and I love the evolution. I like being able to look back on older pieces and see the evolution of skills and stuff. And I really like the black chair background. So I think there are 5 spoopy hats of regular size. And then, come here, my darling. Come here. Oh, yes. We have Stanley and his mega giant spoopy hat. And this is the first Stanley. I really love his face. It is going, like, when I first started making Stanley, I said it's because, A, I wanted to work with colors I don't personally feel attracted to. Like, I really don't like pink. I like yellow, but I don't really like pink. And Stanley makes me work with, like, bright pinks and stuff, which is nice. But also, he was created to help me define my sculptures and to get better techniques. And I honestly think his face, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I think it holds an expression that the others don't. I think it is starting of an evolution, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Stanley's hat, of course, is extra, always extra. Quartz crystals, raven skull, everything's on it. The kitty's here too. He's very satisfied. We got a spooky ghost that glows in the dark. I am very pleased with how this turned out. I'm very pleased with how the little ones turned out. I'm very happy in general with all of the spoopy stuff so far this year. So there he is. Let me put the regular hat back. Okay. That way they're not going to fall and get broken. After the witchy hats, I have one more adoption next week, which will be the odds and ends adoption. Is just everything else spoopy I have made that doesn't really fit into like creatures or witchy hats or chibis. Even though I have chibis and creatures and things, it's just odds and ends. It is like, it's right here. Cover journal set. I have that. I have this spoopy book of goodness. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of things. I have 4 chibis, 2 different types, 2 different sizes, but I have a bubbling cauldron chibi and I have a vampire chibi. The vampire's new, but they weren't done in time for the chibi adopt. Well, they were. I had already done my photo shoot, and they were a thought afterwards, so they are in the odds and ends adoption. I did this. I'm so in love with this. Do you see that shimmer? Frick yeah! This is painted. Whoever adopts this will have the option of it being turned into a chibi, so like I make a chibi face, or it stays as is. I really love this. Oh, this glitter. I was not impressed with this glitter on top of light colors, but this on black, ooh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I am so in love with this piece. But like the Dragonite tin, there's lots of odds and ends, and there are a couple more pieces I am doing. I have some cupcakes. Had a couple candy corn cupcakes. So there's a couple of jewelry pieces in. It's just not last minute things. It's things that just didn't fit in a regular adoption. So I got 2 fairy guardians. There's only supposed to be 1, but as I made one, another one kind of came in my head, so I designed her. And there are 2 fairy guardians. I really love them. They have witchy hats. They're really stinking cute. Their dresses I have actually detailed more, like I would have liked to when I first started, but I had time. There's a fly flying around. I had time to detail them and not feel rushed. Even though I should never feel rushed because it literally is my own timeline, but you know. I always rush myself. I try to. But yeah, I mean, it's just a final adoption of stuff I've already made. And then I will open up a custom jewelry, swoopy jewelry request adoption. So I'll like put pictures of the earring types that I have made, like the bats and the pumpkins and the ghosties, and I will have like 3 or 4 slots under each so that people can claim to have a custom set of earrings made, like the cauldron, and then some bigger ones like pendants and stuff, or charms, whatever. But yes, I will open that up, but that'll be a custom thing. That'll be whatever people want, and then I will make them that week after people order customs. But we have Witchy Hat adoption this week, Odds and Ends adoption next week, and then custom spoopy adoption, and that should be good. I have most of the spoopy stuff out of my brain. Haunted is still being worked on. He is actually behind my laptop over there. I showed him during live chat. He's evolved in a way that I was not expecting. I had a certain picture in my mind for him, and I like how he is, but it's not what I was expecting. And that's how making things honestly is sometimes. Like sometimes I will start out and I'm like, I'm gonna make a water horse. I'm gonna do this, and it turns out to be something completely different. Not even a water horse. And I've done that on live chat in the past. I'm like, I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna make this thing, and it turns out to be a completely different creature. And that's just how it is sometimes. But Haunted is really pretty. I really like him. I'm gonna give him an owl, or her. I'm gonna get an owl at the very least, maybe a bat or 2. I'm not sure. I have to put some more flora around him or her. I still don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I have no idea. I don't think it really matters right now. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what we're doing. I just needed to take that break. I think I'm ready to get back to packing. After I get done packing, I'm gonna get a big cup of water. Maybe I'm gonna get the cup of water before I start packing, and take a big old swig of it, and then start packing everything in boxes for shipping. Alright, Elflings, I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me babble yet again for another week. I will talk to you later. Stay safe and happy and healthy. Bye! Mwah.